He's got his mother's skills. That's cheating. Off the pitch.
What fish?
You're backing away. There's a storm brewing, apparently, according to the weather forecast, and certainly the clouds are coming over and looking like they're meaning business. But yeah, we've had a lovely morning. We popped back into Mablethorpe High Street to buy treats and goodies for neighbours and friends, as you do, the obligatory Mablethorpe fudge and biscuits and things like that. I bought some carabiners for the dogs to be attached to the stroller better, and various just little bits and bobs. And then we decided to play the crazy golf on the beachfront, which was great fun. And now we're home, going to make some lunch, and we're going to ride out the storm. But I really wanted to spend an afternoon on pitch. Lessons to learn whilst camping. When it rains, make sure you close the skylights as soon as possible. Otherwise, you end up with very wet beds. We now have towels on our beds where the wet came through. Harry, that's the way, love. I'm having another lazy cooking day today. I had planned on doing a lovely salad with some boiled eggs and cheese and lovely salady bits, but with the weather as it is, I don't really fancy a salad. So we're going for Perry. We're going for quick and easy camping food again. Perry! And I've never cooked this sort of rice on a hob before. Perry! Come on, move your bum. Thank you. Dogs and cats and kids. So I've never cooked this kind of rice on a hob before. I've only ever done it in a microwave. So I hope this comes out right. It says to just put 2 tablespoons of water, bring it to the boil, and then add the contents and cook through. Simple enough. With the rice, we should be having chilli, again, tin to grab. Vegetable chilli, and a smattering of cheese on top, because I do like a bit of cheese, grated cheese on top of chilli. So yeah, very quick, very easy, very simple meal tonight, but I fancied a hot meal, and that's what we're doing. Just hope it tastes all right at the end of the day. Looks like dog food. I think I'm going to invest in some proper wine glasses as well. So the evening's here, and there's a vague whiff in the air of damp dog and damp clothing and damp everything else. But what a step up from a tent. Oh boy, this is so lovely. In a tent, I remember so clearly, wet days meant just soggy for 4 days, and really hoping and praying that you'd get some sunshine and enough sunshine before going home, that you would dry out the canvas before having to pack it away. Because the last thing you want with a tent is a wet tent to be packed away, because you know when you get home you've got to lay it all out and dry it out so that you don't get mould. With a caravan, of course, you don't have that problem, because the outside is a hard shell. You're not packing it away damp, it just is. And that takes so much stress off of a situation and makes things an awful lot more pleasant. I'm not the biggest fan of wet, rainy weather, but when we're on holiday, you can kind of make the best of things, and it's not too bad, because you know you can come inside your caravan and you're warm and you're dry, and things dry off pretty quickly. Clothing that is wet is hanging up on coat hangers, right love, over the shower tray, and you know that just makes things an awful lot easier, far less stressful. So not too bad, and I've actually had a really lovely afternoon. Being really nosy again, because of course from 1 o'clock in the afternoon all new arrivals arrive, funnily enough, and it's a Saturday, so people are arriving for sort of 2 nights or longer. And people that had departed today, we had a few empty pitches this morning. They've all been filled now, and it's been fascinating sitting here against my favourite window and watching everyone pitching up. And we've got anything from pop-up tiny little Ariba caravans that are just so cute, really gorgeous, to massive 8-foot twin axle things that take up the whole road as they float on by, and watching people put their awnings together and popping out their chairs and setting up. I love it, I do, and I love sitting here just watching everybody, but I've not seen anyone who isn't an absolute pro yet or needed help. Even those with the massive caravans, I think perhaps if you buy an 8-foot twin axle thing, you're pretty confident in your caravanning ability. So a whole gamut of brand new, or looks to be brand new, to as old as my Frankie are here, a real mixture. And I love that. I love that you can look around and see personality in what people have put together, and how they choose to caravan. And it's just brilliant. And of course the smatterings of tent campers as well. Not as many tents as caravans and motorhomes, and I remember that from last year as well. We were the only tent here last year when we were here. So I do appear to have a frog in my throat, bear with me. Gin always helps. So here I am again, another evening, relaxing in Frankie, feeling nice and calm and relaxed, and about to de-stress even further as I sit here with Poodle, who will hopefully dry off soon, because I don't want that damp dog in my bed. Amber, you're too wet. Flop not. You need a good old brush later, don't you? Good girl. Good girl. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Love you lots. Bye.